What's up, YouTube? So, in this video, I'm going to be taking a look at the Miami Dolphins defensive line in our second preseason game against the Commanders. I looked at O-line last week. Still have some questions there, of course, but the other big question mark for this team is defensive line. That is the interior and the edge rusher room. I do have their numbers pulled up. If you haven't been watching my my position group breakdowns throughout each week, for this preseason process, this is kind of what it's looking like. I just kind of have it in a Microsoft Word thing. I have every player at edge and interior D-line, their numbers. The different colors, if they're in black, those are the guys I would like to make the roster as of now. Everyone in red is people that I think are on the outside looking in. Those are guys I don't really want. And then the people in the purple are on IR. So, yeah. Robert Cooper, we just signed shortly before the game. His number wasn't reported on any websites I was looking at, and I don't remember seeing him in the game, so I don't know what number he is. That's why it's not listed for me. If we see him while watching film and I see his number, I will add it. So, yeah. Anyway, let's go ahead and get into it. Let's see. We have 56, which is actually a linebacker, Quentin Bell, because I do have the linebacker numbers pulled up too if we need them. Because we are moving our linebackers around and putting them at edge and stuff like that sometimes too. So we will look at that if need be. So we have Quentin Bell on right over here. We have Calais Campbell. I can't tell who that is. Probably Benito Jones. Zach Sealer, obviously. And then I think that's Emmanuel Agba. Is that a 5? Yeah. Okay. We're going to go left to right. So we're going to look at Quentin Bell. I think he's probably going to drop back, but we'll see. Okay, so it's a run. Okay. We will look at linebacker play a little bit too. But really we're studying the D-line. So yeah, he's dropping back, whatever. Calais Campbell, good job. He's setting the edge really well. That's Brandon Peely that was at nose tackle, by the way. So that's that. Okay. He actually got a sack this game too, which is cool. So Calais Campbell, like I said, doing a very good job setting the edge. Brandon Peely taking on this double team really well. Zach Sealer cuts through a gap like butter, like completely seals this up. What's Agba doing? Also sets the edge really well. The only gap is right here. And sure enough, David Long fills it. Love that. So, I mean, this might actually be kind of a front seven film session. Not just D-line. Because, I mean, linebacker's a big question mark for us, too, to be fair. So, we have Emmanuel Agba, Calais Campbell, Zach Sealer. I can't tell who that is. Is that... no, it's definitely not Chop. That might be Mo Kamara. No, that's still Quentin Bell. So we are playing him more at edge. Okay. That's interesting. I had him more as a stand-up linebacker, but sure. Whatever. Anyway, again, left to right. I mean, this is a screen. There's not really a lot to talk about here. We can take a look at how the linebackers read this. David Long sees the screen and immediately heads that way. Kind of runs out of the play a little bit. Jordan Brooks from all the way over here, though. I don't know about that tackle. that might have been a little bit illegal. Went a little high. Not complaining though. All right. Interesting seeing Quentin Bell out there at edge with the starters. Well, you know, starters without Jalen Phillips and Bradley Chubb. So we get a little bit of linebacker blitz. Don't really get much pressure, though. Running back actually picks up Brooks really well. Yeah, Zach Sealer kind of gets handled. Class Cam, yeah, not a whole lot. Jordan Brooks getting beat by a running back like that is bad business, man. Yeah, I don't know about that. So we got a little bit of a read option. He crashes down. Who's pulling? So, okay. So the tight end / H-back kind of chopped Quentin Bell's legs a little bit. But either way, he was kind of getting himself out of position. He's not really squeezing like I would like him to. Emmanuel Ogba's setting the edge pretty well. Class Campbell's doing his thing. Zach Sealer kind of getting washed a little bit. How about the linebackers? Okay. Shout out to Kader Kohu. I do like David Long here, though. Staying in good position. So now we've switched out, actually, both of our defensive tackles. We've got Deshaun Hand and Brandon Peely, same edge rushers, though. Interesting. It's some interesting movement with the D-line. So Deshaun Hand... So they're doing a little bit of a stunt here with Ogba. But Ogba doesn't take this gap. He goes all the way across. Brandon Peely's eating up a double team. You have all 5 offensive linemen blocking 3 guys. Ogba should... Yeah, he pretty much ran free. He's not that athletic, though. I think with a more athletic edge rusher, this could have been something. Interesting, though. I do like the different schemes and stuff that we're running. Like, it felt like last year our defense was pretty damn bare bones. Like, it was pretty much always zone. We weren't really blitzing a lot until the end of the year. Sean Hand kind of worked himself out of position here. He attacked the interior. I don't know if he was expecting him to step up. This would have been great if we had like a delayed linebacker blitz to go through this gap, but I don't know if he expected Brandon Peely to win this exchange or what. The edge rushers did fine. And also, I mean, you're playing against Jaden Daniels, a very mobile quarterback. They were probably not... Chop Robinson just came into the game. But they were probably not wanting to press too much. Let's take a look at Chop. Mo Kamara and Chop Robinson I want to pay special attention to. Gets his hands inside. Good speed to power. I want to see another move after that, though. Like, right there, pull some cloth. Like, you've got your hands on his chest. He's off balance. Pull some cloth. Do something. Like, I want to see him chain moves together. All right, so this is... Chop Robinson and Mo Kamara has now come in. I couldn't see if that was a 0 or a 6, but it is a 0. And we've got Calais Campbell and Zach Sealer. This could be our week 1 defensive line. With Emmanuel Agba as well, potentially. All right, we have a linebacker blitz. Ooh, Jordan Brooks got free. So right there, the guard tried to help the center out. And, you know, with Zach Sealer just kind of spreading his arms and just kind of pulling the guard over this direction, that just kind of gives Jordan Brooks the outside leverage to kind of get under him, which is really cool. Chop Robinson actually dropped back into coverage. Let's take a look at that. Not bad. What did Mo Kamara look like on this rep? Gets his hands inside. All right. Straight arm him. I don't hate that. Same D line. Chris Brooks in the middle. I assume he might drop back. Maybe David Long will blitz instead. Maybe they both blitz, or maybe neither of them. Okay. Actually, they weren't disguising shit. But actually, Elijah Campbell is the one that's blitzing. I should have figured that with the way he was creeping. And then you're still actually only rushing 4 because Mo Kamara is actually dropping back. I'm sorry, no, that is 5 with Elijah. Never mind. So Elijah Campbell and Chop Robinson both run free. So Calais Campbell picks up the tackle. Man, this was a bad job by the offensive line. Like, the whole left side, left tackle and left guard really aren't doing a whole lot here. They did not assign this well. That's a cool scheme. Hang on. All right. Let's do it. We've got a new D tackle, Jonathan Harris, has just subbed in at nose. So we got Chop Robinson, Deshaun Hand, and Muhammad Kamara. So, Chop Robinson kind of rushed in, kind of gave up this gap. Deshaun Hand got double teamed, so there wasn't a whole lot he could do about that. Kind of worked himself out of position there. David Long as well when he cut back. I mean, this lane was closed. There was no way he was going to squeeze through this. He could have potentially gotten himself in position to make that tackle. That's more on David Long than Chop Robinson, to be honest with you. Interesting. So now you've got Hand and A-Gap and Harris moving over. Interesting. Ball start. Fair enough. Back to this look. Interesting. He's straight up playing 0 on this play. Like, straight up, head up with the center. His hands inside. Yeah, Chop Robinson kind of whiffed on that one. Ran completely free. Got away from the guard. Take a look at David Long. Also, in the first game, David Long changing to 11, I did not know that was a thing. Yeah, he didn't really read his keys there. Shout out to Elijah Campbell, though. It's Isaiah Mack, right? Yep. So Isaiah Mack comes in for Jonathan Harris. Still Deshaun Hand, Chop Robinson, and Mo Kamara. We got Curtis Bolton in for David Long. I assume this is after the injury. Ooh. So Chop Robinson big time bites on the read option. Does not squeeze at all. Gives up all the outside leverage. Oh, yeah, that one's straight up on Chop Robinson. But I talked about that. Like he does get overzealous sometimes. He is a very raw prospect. Very physically gifted, very explosive, very fast, but very raw. Screen. Not really a whole lot to talk about in terms of the D-line there. Got Brandon Peely and Jonathan Harris. I think that's still Mo. Nope. Quentin Bell. Okay. No real pressure there. Looks like Jonathan Harris was kind of getting free. Let's take a look at that. Sheds the first guy. No, not really. Not really a whole lot of movement there. But, like I said, with Jaden Daniels being the quarterback, I wouldn't be surprised if the idea was trying... Yeah, you'll see he's reading Jaden Daniels. He's kind of two-gapping a little bit here, controlling the outside and inside leverage. That makes sense. They're trying to keep him from scrambling. Okay. So we move Peely over. This is more of a traditional 4-3. I do like that we legitimately play 3-4 and 4-3. Like we actually have our edge rushers put their hand in the dirt and stand up. I think that's cool. This is a screen. That's kind of why they let go. What was that? Is that Bolton? Shout out to Bolton. Shout out to Brandon Peely. That's a big man running that far. Quentin Bell too, but look at that man. Effort. A lot of screens. Cater Coho, I'm going to need you to make that tackle. And I ain't the biggest dude in the world, but... Alright. We got Isaiah Mack. We've got Jonathan Harris. We've got Deshaun Hand on this side now. And then Kamara and Quentin Bell. Chop Robinson's out. And we've got Brooks over here. So we've got 6 guys on the line. Ooh, Bolton. Nah, I can't even be mad. Alright, Kamara and Bell ended up making this tackle. I'm going to look at Bell first. He's on a tight end, hands inside, keeping his eyes in the backfield. Love it. Let's take a look at Kamara. Oh, he ran free. Fair enough. But he was still keeping his eyes in the backfield. Not overcommitting. Okay, we're switching angles. Makes it a little harder to see the numbers. Okay. Get a little bit of a stunt. Quentin Bell is putting this guy on skates. Kind of got held there. Okay. All right, we got Jeff Driscoll now. All right, we got Zeke Vandenberg. What? Is that Duke Riley? Yeah, that's Duke Riley. Okay. Mo Kamara, Sean Hand, Isaiah Mack. Is that Bolton? No, surely not. No. Okay, I'm about to say that didn't make any sense. No. That's Jonathan Harris. I just didn't think we went with 3 big men on this play. Okay. Gave up containment big time. I think Vandenberg needs it. That's a bad tackle angle too by Vandenberg. I do like what I'm seeing on the interior here. Isaiah Mack gets his hands inside, speed to power. Kind of got held. Sean Hand, and that's just mostly off the stunt. Yeah. Vandenberg needs to see that faster and needs to take a better angle. All right, we got Quentin Bell, Jonathan Harris, Sean Hand, and Mo Kamara. Duke Riley and Vandenberg at linebacker. All right. Good job controlling this gap. Good containment here from Quentin Bell. Mo Kamara doing his job. Linebackers did pretty well here. Nice. Same defensive line. Didn't fall for that fake at all. Let's take a look. Okay. Harris eats the double team. Gets taken out of the play. Duke Riley. It's a good job getting through that block, actually. Goes right under it. Nice. I do like that we're just attacking the football, though. There's a lot more aggression with this defense this year, and I love it. Aggression and confidence. No pressure here. I mean, we're blitzing, but no pressure. Like, Quentin Bell was eventually going to get there through that stunt, but we aren't really winning our one-on-one matchups pass rush-wise, though, which is a little discouraging. I ain't gonna hold you. We did kind of luck out with their kicker missing a lot. Because we were giving up a lot of yards. All right, we've got Mo Kamara. We've got Brandon Peely, Deshaun Hand, and Chop Robinson. Duke Riley, and Bolton at linebacker. Edge rushers, more or less, not really doing a whole lot. Deshaun Hand, though, one-on-one, gets his hands inside, good power. Nice. Like that rep. Same front seven. Actually, really front six. Shout out to Brandon Peely. Gets his hands on this guard. The tackle even tries to help. He's just so damn strong. Controls A gap completely. Switch. Oh, man. Switches to B. Mo Kamara. What did Mo Kamara do? Oh, yeah. It goes right under this block. Gets to the interior. Oh, man. Little gap exchange in the interior that doesn't really do a whole lot. Chop Robinson slip. Looked like Mo Kamara actually won his rep against the tackle, though. Let's take a look at that. Gets his hands inside. Straight arm. Oh, yeah. Eventually defeated that outside wrist. So I think Chop Robinson is obviously more physically gifted, but I think Mo Kamara might actually be more NFL ready, to be honest with you. 90. Neville Gallimore. Okay. Neville Gallimore just came into the game. Okay. So we're going to blitz our linebacker. Goes right under the arm with a guard. Get some pressure there. Fortunately, we're getting nothing from our actual D lineman. Chop is getting double teamed. Neville Gallimore isn't beating his one-on-one, and neither is Mo Kamara, so when Driscoll steps up. Yeah. Oh, Chop, that wasn't Chop Robinson. Chop Robinson, I think, got the hell out of there. Oh, yeah, he was in coverage. My bad. That's Gallimore, and... Okay, that was Jonathan Harris that was getting double-teamed. Okay, well, we don't seem to react to quarterback runs super well. At least, I mean, well, actually, even earlier with Daniels, and that was mostly our starters. Yeah, not much the D-line can really do with the screen. Isaiah Mack. Oh, we just signed him. This is Wyatt Ray. And we got Quentin Bell, Isaiah Mack, Jonathan Harris. Wyatt Ray drops back into coverage. Damn. Elijah Campbell, man. We actually blitzed Nick Needham there. Almost gets the deflection. Actually did, I think. Wyatt Ray on this side now. Interesting. We have Duke Riley on the edge. Quentin Bell. Gallimore. Hand. Wyatt Ray ended up getting a hit. How did that happen? What the fuck happened? So, I'm mad confused. So we have a delayed blitzer. Okay, this is a miscommunication here. You have a delayed blitzer. So the guard picks up the, I think that's hand. Yeah, the guard picks up the Sean hand. The center comes over. The center is supposed to pick up Wyatt Ray, and the tackle is supposed to pick up this guy. I think that's Marcus May. Instead, they both go after Marcus May for some damn reason, and Wyatt Ray runs free. That's a miscommunication between the center and the right tackle. What did the left side do? Not a lot. Neville Gallimore dropping back into coverage, mugging this guy. Okay. Shout out to Cam Smith, who got hurt, unfortunately. Okay, so we got Mo Kamara, Peely, Hand, and Chop Robinson. Wyatt Ray. Interesting. What the fuck? How did Sean Hand not make that tackle? Center climbs up to the linebacker. Sean Hand has him dead to rights. Gotcha. The guard had his left arm. Actually, he didn't. He really should have made that tackle. You shouldn't have stopped. Actually, if you didn't, never mind. Same D-line. Damn, Chop. He run, was he untouched? He had to be. What the hell is going on? They're miscommunicating like a motherfucker. No one picks up Chop at all. The tackle is going after this delayed blitzer. He must think the guard's responsibility is Chop. Is that Michael Dieter? I didn't know he was in Washington. Huh, interesting. I don't know what the fuck the guard is doing. He looks like he's taking a shit. Huh. Was he the read? Was he supposed to run free? Huh. Interesting. No. Okay. Deshaun Hand getting some push again. Gets his hands inside on Michael Dieter. Gets a little bit of push there. Love that. Doesn't really work, but it's a decent little spin move from Jonathan Harris. Actually does kind of get him free. Just too late. Same D-line, same linebackers. Cool. Rushing 4. Looks like Chop Robinson dropped back into coverage. So did Duke Riley. Okay. Oh, we had a delayed blitzer. Mo Kamara, Jonathan Harris, Deshaun Hand, Chop, same linebackers. Cool. This is the sack Mo got, huh? Let's see. Oh, man, that was some burst. Goes right under the inside arm. Takes that shit with him. Hang on. All right. All right, Kamara, Peely, Gallimore, and Chop. Screen. Shout out to Nick Needham for the tackle. Kamara. Harris, Hand, and Chop. I blanked on 98 for some reason. Looked like Mo Kamara got a little bit of pressure there. Not really. Never mind. He got free after the ball was thrown. Was that the last play of the drive? Yeah, it was. I thought so. Kamara, Isaiah Mack, Brandon Peely, Wyatt Ray. Channing Tindall comes in at linebacker. Screen. Oof. Good hustle from Kamara. And Mack. Definitely Isaiah Mack. Kamara, Mack, Peely, Wyatt Ray. A scramble. Good reaction from Channing Tindall. Pass rush really didn't do shit. So we're not really doing that great of a job at containing or getting pass rush, to be honest with you. I think Tindall eventually got free. Why did you run into Dieter like that? I guess it was a gap exchange. A really sloppy one. But I feel like you could have just ran free. Yeah, you could have. You had a clear shot at Driscoll. Like, I'm sure that was the plan, was for you to run into Dieter, to let Bolton run free. But, I mean, Tyndall's the faster guy. I think he could have gotten a sack there. But that's probably on play design. Kamara, Hand, Gallimore, Wyatt Ray. Screen. Fair enough. Fair enough. Oh, I forget how to pronounce this dude's name. I can't remember. David. I'm going to call him David, because I can't remember how to pronounce his last name at this moment. So we got David, Mack, Gallimore, and Wyatt Ray. We just signed him as well the same day we signed Wyatt Ray. I said it when we signed him. I said his name, but I don't remember how to say it now. I think it's the same line. David, Mack, Gallimore, Wyatt Ray. He run free? He did. I'm guessing he was the read. Yeah. He was designed to run free on that. Same line. No pressure at all. He had all day to throw this damn ball. Like, no movement. Oh, we're only rushing 3 there, to be fair. Still. Both of our edge rushers, I think, had, yeah, only one opponent. Oh, no. Yeah, Gallimore eventually pulled away. But both edge rushers had one-on-one fights. So did Mac eventually. Shout out to Storm Duck. All right, Kamara, Harris, Peely, Wyatt Ray. Okay. Nice. Nice little rip move. Wasn't super technical, but it didn't need to be. Little gap exchange. Good hands inside from Gallimore. Nice. That's not Gallimore. That's Jonathan Harris. Brandon Peely is... Oh, this is the Brandon Peely sack. How did... So the gap exchange... Did the guard trip over Dieter? Yeah, he kind of did. But also Peely just being strong as shit. Short little drive. All right, we got Wyatt Ray, Mac, Gallimore, and Kamara on the opposite side. I feel like we haven't seen them a lot on this side. They have a lot. Washington has a lot of really mobile quarterbacks, huh? Driscoll, obviously Daniels, and then McSorley. I mean, McSorley is also pretty mobile. And we got Wyatt Ray at linebacker again. What the fuck? Oh, bad snap. Fair enough. Fair enough. We experienced plenty of those issues last year, huh? Not much to break down defensive line-wise. Wyatt Ray, Gallimore, Mac, Kamara, and, okay. Vandenberg is back. Have I been calling Vandenberg Wyatt Ray? When I've been seeing him at linebacker? I think so. I think I just seen the 7 and assumed. If so, my bad. Wyatt Ray almost gets a sack here, though. How does that happen? Did he run free? Oh, bad hand technique from the tackle. Yeah, that's why I don't like punching with one hand. He would have fired off that right. He wouldn't have had the whole inside leverage. Is it Gallimore that ends up actually getting the sack? Yeah. That really wasn't anything special from Gallimore, to be honest. He kind of got that sack on accident. Okay. We got Wyatt Ray. That's Payne, Leonard Payne, right? Yep. So Wyatt Ray, Leonard Payne, Neville Gallimore, and Kamara. Not a lot there. Looks like Mo Kamara got a little bit of pressure at the end. Hands inside. Nothing really impressive from the D-line for the most part. Deshaun Hand had a pretty decent day. Peely had a decent day. Like, the interior has looked actually relatively okay, but the edge rushers really haven't been that special. How many drivers we got left? 1, 2, 3. Okay, we actually still got quite a bit. Okay. I was just curious. Ah, good. We get to finish off with a better view. We got Kamara. We got David. I think that's Peely and Gallimore. Screen. Whatever. Kamara, Gallimore, David. I think that's Peely. Yep. Not much to talk about there. No real pressure. Peely definitely got some push. Kamara, Jonathan Harris, Mac, David. Okay. Take a look at Mac, and then we're going to look at Kamara. I'm guessing this was a gap. Looks like a gap exchange. Actually, no. Straight up, the center went to fire off his hands. Swiped the right hand, took the inside leverage. There you go. Kamara also got free, though. I think Kamara has looked a little bit better than Chop. Little rip move. All right. Some bad tackle play. All right. You got David, Wyatt Ray, Payne. Is that Gallimore? Yeah. Good effort from David. Did an okay job setting the edge, I guess. Got on his horse. Gallimore, too. Pretty good effort. David, Payne, White Ray. I think that's still Gallimore. Yep. Payne, I think, got some pressure. Nope. It was Wyatt Ray. Gets his hands inside. Decent speed to power. Looks like he kind of straight-armed him a little bit at the end. Kind of hard to see. David, Han, Peely, Ray. How the fuck did Brandon Peely get free? He's a lot faster than you would think. That's some good ball get off for a man his size. Doesn't make the tackle. There should be someone in this gap. We got David. We got Mac. We got Ray. I think that's Nope, that's not Gallimore. Peely. Why was that gap so open? Mac got pushed aside. Tyndall got blocked like a motherfucker. I think by a tight end. Yep. Tyndall was too eager to jump into the fray. Like, he didn't really read his keys. Kind of worked himself out of position a little bit there. Still a little raw. Should be the end of the drive. Yep. David, Gallimore, Payne, Ray. Yeah. Not much to talk about with a play like this, D-line wise. Little RPO. Get rid of the ball quickly. Ray, Gallimore, Payne, Ray. Same line. It's pretty good. Stayed disciplined. Great job from Bolton. Bolton's actually been all right, man. Reading his keys pretty well. Stayed in position. Some good discipline. David. Who's that? Is this Cooper? Payne, Ray. It looks like 94. Ah, David Cooper is 94. Thank you very much. He did appear at the end of the game. Okay. So we got David, we got Cooper, we got Leonard Payne, and we've got Wyatt Ray. David Cooper, actually, Robert Cooper, I'm sorry. Sorry, I was blending his name and his name together. Robert Cooper actually commented on my video when I when the Dolphins signed him. So shout out to him. Not much there though. Same line. We just switched Payne and Cooper's spots. Nothing. Eventually, David and Wyatt Ray both got a little bit of pressure. I'll start with David. Hands inside, reading the backfield. All right. Let's take a look at Wyatt Ray. Kind of straight arms him a little bit. Defeats the outside wrist. Okay. It's not bad. David, Gallimore, Mac, Ray. Wow, we really didn't get Robert Cooper very many reps, huh? Damn, who the fuck was that? Ah, a cornerback blitz. Nice. Tyndall was reading his keys pretty well there, though. He filled the gap that he was about to try to run through. Once again, we're not really looking at the linebackers. Some plays I kind of did. But the real focus was the D-line today. All right, we got David, Gallimore, Mac, Ray. David got free, huh? Was he on the tight end? Did he run free? What happened? Nope. Gets nice and low. Offensive line's feet are bad. The tackle's feet are bad. All right. David, Peely, Payne, Ray. Nah, nothing there. Shout out to McMorris. Wasn't thrilled when we drafted him, but he's been playing pretty well so far. David, Gallimore, Payne, Ray. Bolton reading his keys again well. Not working himself out of position. Kind of liking him a little bit. I gotta hold you. David, Gallimore, Payne, Ray. Tyndall ran free, huh? Ah, okay. That wasn't against the lineman. David got free too, though. His tackle's bad. Yeah. Hands and feet are terrible. I mean, that doesn't take away from David. I mean, he is still defeating his hands. But still. Dave, ooh, Tyndall, huh? David, Mac, Ray, can't tell. Peely. I knew it wasn't Gallimore because Gallimore has the towel. The edge rushers, I think, met in them. Actually, no, it was Tyndall. Actually, there's a few. We'll start with Tyndall and work to the right. He just beats the running back to the spot. Fair enough. Tyndall is very athletic. I think David also got free against this whack-ass right tackle. Nope, not him. Yeah, it was Peely. How the fuck did Peely end up over there? Strong as shit. Damn. Wyatt Ray, I think, got there too. Oh no, we had a safety. I think that's Perry. Does he run free? Yeah, pretty much. Okay, fair enough. Gave the edge rushers credit. They didn't do a damn thing. All right, 2 more drives. David, Gallimore, Cooper, Ray. Solid job there. Gallimore. Hands inside. Controls his gap well. Tyndall reads his key well. I don't know why it gets blurry there. David beats the pulling lineman pretty well too. Bolton in the correct position. David, Gallimore, Payne, Ray. Took Cooper out immediately, huh? Yeah, almost got there just because the gap exchange. That wasn't anything from David. David, Gallimore, Payne, Ray. Screen. Why is NFL Plus being weird? Bolton in position. Bolton's headed over there. Sniffs that shit out. Payne ended up over there too. Good effort. Low key, I'm kind of liking. It's Curtis Bolton, right? Yeah. I think I'm liking him better than Vandenberg and Quentin Bell for sure. I might like him better than Duke Riley. I'm not sure yet. Same line. Ray dropped back into coverage. Kept his eyes on the quarterback. Quarterback scrambles. He's there to put some pressure on him. Okay. Good effort from Payne again. David, Mac, Peely, Ray. No gap exchange. Ooh, Ray got free, huh? Oh, he just went unblocked. Fair enough. The tackle moved on to Tyndall. I mean, that is the correct thing to do. If a tackle is in this position, he has no help. He has to block one of two guys. You want to block the interior guy first because he's closest to the quarterback. You see, he blocks him, and at least the quarterback gets time to get this ball out before the outside guy gets home. He is at least able to throw that ball away. But if you let Tyndall run free up the middle, that's going to be a much harder thing to do. David also gets free because this whack-ass right tackle. He is beating him with his ball get off, though. The ball get off is actually looking pretty decent from David. I ain't gonna lie to you, but NFL Plus is definitely being weird. Glad I'm almost done. David McPeely, right? Blitzing Tyndall. That's the same damn play. David Gallimore, Payne Ray. I feel like I've said that a lot. Gap exchange that got nothing out of it. So I am still a little concerned about our D-line. Definitely. Especially in the interior. David, this is a screen, but still. David beats him to the inside this time. Kamara's back in? That's interesting. Oh, I need you to beat the shit out of this tackle, Kamara. But you got Mac, Peely, and Ray. Ah, he got chipped. He did beat his ass, though. Tight end chips him to put him off balance. Speed to power. Oh, yeah. Beat his ass. Kamara, that's the same line, I think. Mac, Peely, Ray. Not much there. Had a little gap exchange that got nowhere. Little bit of a change. Kamara, Mac, Gallimore, Ray. I think Payne was in a second ago. No, Peely was. Another gap exchange. Mac got free. This tackle sucks. He doesn't pick up the gap exchange at all. Who the fuck is this guy? Ray also got free on the other side, I think. Nope, it was Gallimore. Got free off the Gap exchange. Fair enough. This tackle sucks. He is so late with his hands. Oh my god. He's late to turn his hips a lot too. Like, what the hell? Alright, Kamara, Peely, Payne, Ray. What the fuck happened there? All I seen was feet in the air. Ah, okay, fair enough. He jumped up to try to knock the pass down. The running back hit you. Alright, fair enough, man. Alright. So, in closing, it's already an hour-long video. Still pretty worried about our D-line. The right tackle that played at the end of the game for Washington, I think 66. That dude's whack. But that's besides the point. Kamara looked pretty good. Chop looked athletic. Mack looked alright. Gallimore did not. Peely looked pretty solid enough. Obviously, Calais Campbell and Zach Sealer didn't play a whole lot, understandably so. But yeah, I think I pretty much said my piece throughout the video. So anyway, that's going to be it for this video. If you liked it, I appreciate hitting that like button. If you have any questions or comments in the comments down below, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.